Hello, Maverick traders, and welcome out to your daily market roundup. This is Ankit here, and I'll be breaking down today's market price action. It's a Thursday, March the 20th. Let's get into it. As always, we'll be taking a look at broader market analysis, take a look at what's happening in the major indices, and take a look at heat map, and then we'll take a look at some possible setups ahead. Let's get into it.
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional stock and option traders. Maverick Trading is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
So looking at our market analysis today, well, we had another roller coaster sort of a day today. As you take a look at the headlines for the day, the intraday volatility continues. We had a big update yesterday, and then here we are with a bit of a retracement today. So, we're not seeing a continuity as you want to see. So if you just take a look at overall, the market remains in the bear rally formation, and you can see that when you look at the S&P chart. This is just a bear rally formation. We are seeing the prior support is now the resistance, and we continue to see that those wicks around those levels. So I think this point, overall market continues to be in that downward pressure. Now, if you take a look at the numbers today, we had the Dow Jones mostly flat, but then you can see S&P was down, Qs were down, small caps were down. Oil actually had a nice little jump here at 1.84%, closing at the highs of the day, and gold sort of retraced back a little bit here. So if you just take a look at outside of that, here's the Qs, we're not really seeing any sort of outperformance anywhere. The Qs looks pretty weak, and here we are with the small caps. They look pretty weak. So everything sort of look weak to me here. And as we take a look at the day today, the advanced decline, you can see 37% to the upside and 59% to the downside. And the plus minus 50 MA, we're seeing the market breadth continues to be around that 65 to the down. And here we 35% to the up. So overall, not a big sort of, development in the markets. I think markets are sort of taking a little time here before it really rolls over. And now here we are with this sector heat map. As you can see, there were more red than green here. And as I was going through charts, I was able to find more, more bearish setups than the bullish setups here. So as far as the outlook goes, I think I'm pretty clear here. The risk to reward still looks better to the downside than the upside here. Unlike other times when we see big recovery, I know there's a lot of people talking about buying this dip here. But again, I think this dip is not the dip you want to buy, because that dip is still pretty weak. So when I take a look at the possible setups, you can see I have 4 longs, but definitely I have more short setups. So let's go through them one by one. Here's the first one, the Intercontinental Exchange. You can see this thing, beautiful high base and breaking out today. So, but despite of that market volatility, this thing is not affected by it. So really good setup here, for a bull call spread on this one here. As we go into the next one, this is Allstate. Again, same thing. We got a break above the resistance, pull back, and here we are, a resistance again. So beautiful setup on the upside. And here's the other one, Elevance Health. And, we got a nice little breakout above that resistance. Same thing. It's holding it through. So these are the things that are actually doing well. Now, other things, when you take a look at all the US outperformers, they had a big fall, but then they continue to be weaker. And I think this is why I think market likely to have more downside than the upside, because, these names are not participating in these, sort of a rally here. Here's Walmart staying in a nice little low base here, just gathering energy. Here we are, we're looking at Costco. Beautiful little low base setup, or a little bear rally setup here. And then here we are with the Meta. This thing is back to the, this is where we started the year. So I think at this point, it can even go down further. And even take a look at Google, same thing, just bear rally formation. So, the usual suspects where we see a bounce, I'm not really seeing that there. I think this is where, this is, I think, a bit of a red flag here for the markets to really, put a decent bounce here. Now, looking at the outlook for tomorrow, just remember we have triple witching option expiration. So it's a big option expiration. I think it was 4.9 trillion. Like that's a big number. So expect some volatility. Manage your positions. If you have option expiration coming, not really expecting to maybe open a new position, but probably come back next week and then see where how the week ends by tomorrow will have a bigger impact on where the market goes. So I think there's all these little bounces that are happening probably be a good shorting opportunity. It looks like in the markets here. As far as the earning goes, we got CCL tomorrow, Carnival Cruise, a couple of companies there, and then we got the NEO. So not a whole lot on the earnings front. So expect some volatility in the morning, and then most importantly, we'll see how the week ends. And then that will probably, set the tone for the upcoming week ahead. So that's the game plan here. Enjoy, again, keep the powder dry. As I always say, if you're not really liking the markets, if the markets are in this transition period, take those positions one at a time, and then slowly add exposure as you get a bit more clarity on where things are going. So that's the game plan. Have a good rest of the evening. We'll see you in the next update. Happy trading. Cheers.